There are moments in every royal family that never make it to the cameras. No official statements, no photographers, no carefully rehearsed smiles, just family. And sometimes, those private moments carry more weight than any public ceremony ever could. One such moment may have recently taken place behind the walls of Zarzuela Palace, a deeply personal family meeting involving King Felipe VI, Princess Leonor, and Queen Letizia. And according to growing speculation, it may have changed something inside Leonor forever. Because whatever was said in that room, it appears to have left a mark. A meaningful one. Princess Leonor has spent the last few years transforming before the eyes of the world. From a young girl standing beside her parents at official events, to a future queen stepping boldly into military training, national duty, and the enormous expectations of Spain. She has grown fast, perhaps faster than anyone expected. But with that growth comes something heavy: responsibility, pressure, and sacrifice. Many believe Leonor has always understood what her destiny would be. But understanding something, and truly feeling its weight, are very different things. That's why this alleged family meeting has sparked so much attention. Reports and insiders close to royal circles suggest that King Felipe wanted a quiet, private conversation with Leonor. Not as king, but as father. And that changes everything. Because for all the formal speeches and public appearances, Felipe knows this path better than anyone. He knows what it means to inherit a crown. He knows what it feels like to carry a nation's expectations on your shoulders. And perhaps most importantly, he knows the loneliness that can come with it. Imagine the setting: a quiet evening at the palace. No staff interruptions, no royal protocol, just Felipe, Letizia, and Leonor sitting together. A conversation years in the making. What would a father say to his daughter when that daughter is destined to become queen? That question alone is powerful. Sources speculate that Felipe spoke honestly. More honestly than ever before. He may have told Leonor about the hidden struggles of royal life. The moments of doubt, the criticism, the endless scrutiny, the emotional cost. Things that the public never sees. Because royalty often looks glamorous from the outside. But inside, it can feel like a cage. And Leonor, now old enough to understand, may have heard those truths in a way she never had before. But this wasn't meant to scare her. Quite the opposite. It was meant to prepare her. Felipe reportedly reminded Leonor that strength isn't about never feeling afraid. It's about moving forward despite fear. That message alone could explain why Leonor has seemed different lately. More focused, more composed, more aware, almost as if something clicked. But the most emotional part of this meeting may have come when Felipe spoke not about duty, but about identity. He may have told her, "Before you are a queen, you are my daughter." And those words, those simple words, could have meant everything, because Leonor's life has been shaped by titles since birth. Princess, heir, future queen. But underneath all of that, she is still a young woman trying to figure out who she is. Trying to balance personal dreams with national duty. Trying to carry history without losing herself. And perhaps Felipe wanted her to remember that. That the crown should never erase the person beneath it. Queen Letizia's role in this meeting is equally important. Known for being fiercely protective of her daughters, Letizia has often been described as the emotional anchor of the family. Where Felipe offers experience, Letizia offers understanding. It's believed she encouraged Leonor to speak openly, to share her fears, her doubts, her hopes. And if that happened, it may have been one of the rare moments Leonor felt free to be vulnerable. Not as a symbol, but as a daughter, as a teenager, as herself. And vulnerability inside royal families is rare. Because image matters, strength matters, control matters. But honesty, that's harder. This family meeting may have created space for that honesty. And if Leonor did open up, it would explain why many royal watchers have noticed a quiet emotional shift in her. There's a maturity now, a steadiness, as if she crossed an invisible line. Perhaps this was the moment. The moment she stopped seeing the crown as something far away, and started seeing it as real, close, inevitable. And that realization can be overwhelming. King Felipe knows that better than anyone. He became king under circumstances filled with controversy and pressure. He had to rebuild trust, stabilize the monarchy, led with dignity, and now, he may be trying to pass down not just the institution, but the wisdom needed to survive it. That's a father's legacy, not the crown, but the lessons. What makes this story so compelling is that it humanizes them. We often see royals as symbols, perfect, untouchable, but moments like this remind us they are a family first. A father worried about his daughter, a mother protecting her child, a young woman facing a future bigger than herself. That's universal, and perhaps that's why this story resonates so deeply. Because whether royal or not, every family has difficult conversations. Conversations about growing up, about responsibility, about becoming who you're meant to be. Leonor's journey just happens to be watched by millions. But inside that room, it was probably simple, raw, emotional, real, and if Felipe's words truly moved her, it may become one of the defining moments of her life. Years from now, when Leonor eventually takes the throne, she may look back on that meeting as the night everything changed. Not because she accepted her destiny, but because she understood it. And perhaps, for the first time, she felt ready. What exactly did King Felipe say? We may never know, and maybe that's how it should remain. Private, sacred, a family moment. But whatever those words were, their impact seems visible, and if recent appearances are anything to go by, Princess Leonor is stepping into her future with new strength. A strength shaped not just by training or duty, but by family, by love, by truth, and in the end, those may be the most powerful royal lessons of all. Because crowns can be inherited, but courage is taught, and sometimes, it begins with a conversation.